In this video, we will learn about the general steps in solving a problem with computers. You can use these steps to write very small programs to very large enterprise applications. In computer science, you might have heard that right steps are algorithms to solve a problem. You might have read the definition of algorithm as well. That algorithm is unambiguous instructions for solving a problem or subproblem in a finite amount of time using finite amount of data. But it's possible that you have never written algorithm because you had never enough knowledge to write it for solving your problem. In real life, when you're solving a problem, after reading the problem description, you ask different questions related to the description of the problem. Like, what is the data required to solve the problem, and how the problem would be solved, and what tools and knowledge would be required to solve this problem. After questions, it's a good idea to look for familiar situations and familiar things in other problems that might help to solve the current problem. That's why saying goes, don't reinvent the wheel. After identifying the certain familiar aspects of problem, break up the problem into smaller units. Since large problems almost look impossible to solve at first glance, smaller units seem a bit easier to solve. After dividing the problem, you will have a fair idea how the problem is going to be solved. So now would be the time to write the general steps or algorithm to logically find the solution. And when the steps are written on the sheet of paper, execute each step and put a tick mark on that step on sheet of paper. And this way, a problem would be solved without putting into much of mental stress. In computers, a program is written to solve the problem. Computer problem solving consists of following phases. Analysis and specification phase. In this phase, written problem statement is produced. Then we have algorithm development phase, in which steps or plan is written to solve the problem. In implementation phase, a computer program is produced from the plan written in previous phase. In final stage of maintenance, computer program is constantly monitored for changes and errors. Figure on right side shows how these phases might interact with one another. Each of these phases is further divided into two subphases. Analysis and specification phase is further divided into analyze and specification. In analyze, we look for the details to fully understand the problem. In specifications, we create written detailed description of how the problem would be solved. Algorithm development phase is further divided into two subphases as well. First one is developing algorithm, in which logical sequence of steps are written to solve the problem. In second subphase of testing algorithm, steps are tested to see if they really produce a solution. Subphases of implementation phase are code and test. In code phase, algorithm statements are translated into computer programming statements. In test phase, these programming statements are tested to see if computer really follows them to solve the problem. In maintenance phase, first the computer program is used to solve the problem, and then in maintain, computer program is checked for errors and changes that need to be made according to changing requirements of the problem. Thanks for watching this video. In next video, we will learn about the search operation and search algorithm in computers. Like and subscribe to watch more.